Why, hello there, pet lovers. Today, our mini training is answering the question of, should I scale my pet sitting business? There's so many of you guys out there that are either on WAG possibly or on Rover or have smaller solo pet sitting businesses, and you're not really sure if scaling to the next level is really a good fit for you. So I put together a mini training for you guys today. We're going to walk through what exactly is needed to scale your business, and then you can make a decision and see if this is the right path for you. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen, share my slides. All right, guys, and we are off to the races. So again, today's mini training is answering the question, should I scale my pet sitting business? But first, in case you don't know me, my name is Colleen Sedgwick. I'm the founder of Pet Nanny Coach, and I teach petpreneurs how to launch, grow, and multiply their businesses. So here at Pet Nanny Coach, we often get asked, should I scale my pet sitting business or should I stay where I am? And this is an excellent question and one that I asked myself so many times. I'm somebody that's been at every level in my pet sitting career, and at one time, I wasn't sure what I wanted to do either. I was completely lost. So first, many of you have heard me talk about getting very clear on your what and your why. What do you want your business to look like, and why do you want it? If you're brand new to the pet sitting industry, or if you've been in business for a while but don't have a clear understanding of where you want to take your business, here's my first piece of advice. Get clear on your what and your why, because clarity equals power. So I ask you, what do you want your business to look like, and why do you want it? For me, I came to this realization in kind of a backwards manner. I got very clear on what I didn't want, which was working 7 days a week, 365 days a year. I wanted a team that could do the client work while I focused on the strategic work of the business. And let me be very clear, I did not come to this realization for many years into my business. I stayed stuck for a really long time because I wasn't clear. All right, so why did I want this? My why wasn't actually the money. That ended up being an added perk. It was so I could have a freedom-based lifestyle. When I first started my business, I did it because I was teaching special education. I taught 7-year-olds with Down syndrome, and I was in a classroom all day, every day, and I worked really hard. But all I would do is look out the window and think, oh my gosh, I just wish I could be outside. I wish I could be playing sports. I'm like a total jock. I just couldn't stand being cooped up in the room. So when I started my business, that was why I wanted freedom back in my life. I did not want to be pigeonholed and stuck in a room all day, every day. So some of you are probably saying, yeah, but I don't know what I want. I'm here to tell you that indecision leads to inaction, which is the killer of dreams. So my next piece of advice for you is to figure it out. I would even challenge that most of you who say, I don't really know what I want, I'm going to challenge you and say, I bet you do. We all have those little voices in our head speaking to us, and it's hard to tune them out. I bet you guys know what it is you actually want. So if you're thinking, I may want to scale my business, but I don't really know what's involved. Today, I'm going to tell you what you need to do, and then you can decide if scaling your business is the right path for you. To scale your pet business, you need to leverage yourself through a team, systems, and automation. So first, you need to systematize everything in your business so that anyone could replicate it. The system runs the business and the person runs the system. 2, you have to hire pet care professionals to do the client work, which is the pet sitting, the dog walking, the house sitting, etc. 3, you need to use your now available time to focus on business growth activities like marketing your business to get more clients and to have your current customers book from you more frequently. 4, you then hire more you can you then hire more pet care professionals to absorb the new business that you get from your business growth activities. And 5, you automate your marketing systems and manual tasks to create efficiency, which produces the ability to continue to scale. This is your recipe for scaling success. Now, this is easier said than done, right? I get it. You're probably asking yourself, well, how do I systematize, or what does that even mean? You're probably wondering about finding good people and then trusting them to do as good of a job as you. Or you're probably like, business growth activities? What are those exactly? And some of you are saying, automation? That sounds scary to me. These are all extremely common and understandable thoughts. You don't know what you don't know. I certainly had no idea about any of these things when I decided to go all in with my business. But I learned. It's like anything else. You need to learn and then implement. So currently in my business, I staff 40 plus pet sitters and 3 managers who run the day-to-day operations of my pet sitting business. The business requires only 2 hours a week of my time. My business generates a consistent 50 to 75K per month in passive income. Passive meaning I don't have to do the work to receive the income. Now, I'm not saying this was easy or that it happened overnight. It took a lot of work, study, and trial and error to get where I am today. I had to learn about team building, systems, and automation before I was able to get there. But it's possible, and I know because I've done it. Now, I'm sure there are some of you that this just doesn't interest. You may have a small book of business and you're doing all the visits, or perhaps you have 1 or 2 people that help you out, and you may be very happy. To you guys, I say keep doing what you're doing and follow your bliss. There is no shame in your game. But for those pet sitters who do want to scale, my question for you today is, what's holding you back? And this is where I'm going to get deep on you. For those of you who know me or have followed me for a while, know that I'm all about mindset and thought work, because it's the integral piece that so many business owners are missing. So I ask again, what's holding you back? Is it fear of control, thinking, oh my goodness, nobody is going to be able to service my clients as good as I do? Fear of the unknown. Wow, what does this really look like? And do I really want to learn all of this? And I don't really know what's involved with that. And automation and technology, that sounds really scary. And, systematizing, I don't know. Just this, I don't know. So I stay in action. Fear of success. I don't need to make that much money, taking care of animals. I'm all about loving animals. I don't need to take care of, I don't need to make that much money and be that successful to be important to the animal loving community. Guess what? The more successful you are, the more that you can give back to the animal loving community. Fear of failure. Oh, what if I try and I go all in and I fail? I will be judged. My family will, look down on me. My peers will judge me. Fear of failure is a real thing, guys. Oh, fear of judgment. I don't want to put myself out there because I don't want to be judged. I dealt with this in every level of my business. I still do. It's a tough one, for sure. Fear of not being good enough, thinking, well, she can do it because of X, Y, and Z, or he is successful because of X, Y, and Z, but I don't really have what it takes. I am not special. There is nothing about me that I have that you don't have. And this is a lie that so many people tell themselves because they don't want to put themselves out there in fear of, I won't be good enough, so I'm not going to succeed. And by the way, there is absolutely no judgment if you have any of these fears. Because like I said, I had every single one of them and I still deal with some of them. Today, after all these years, almost 20 years in business, I still deal with these types of fears. But let's do some mindful thought work. And this is where I'm going to get really deep. This is like my favorite stuff here. Step 1, you need to identify and connect with the emotion that you are feeling. I'm going to run you through a quick thought model so you can see how these negative thoughts can hold you back from accomplishing your dreams. So here's the model. Your thoughts create your feelings, which propel your actions, which give you your results. thoughts equal your feelings, which equal your actions, which equal your results. So if your thoughts are fear of judgment, that will create a feeling of anxiety, which in turn will result in your inaction or you not putting yourself out there, which is going to produce the same result of you working in the day-to-day grind of your business. But you see how it all started with the thought. Now let's try to do a new mindful thought. So your thought is, I can do anything I put my mind to. I can create a pet sitting business that generates 10K a month, 20K a month, 30K a month, 40K a month, 50K a month. Whatever it is, you can be very specific. That's the thought you're going to think, and I can do it. This is going to create a feeling of excitement for what's possible. The action it's going to propel is you working on your business growth, and the result is going to give you more clients, more money, more time, and more freedom. So you see the difference of the thought? Instead of, I don't want to put myself out there because I'm fearful of being judged, or I'm fear of not being good enough, or I'm fearful that people won't take as good of care of my clients as me. It gives you your feeling, which keeps you in an action, which gives you the same result. But if you change your thinking, you change your results, and you change your life. It's really as simple as that. Thought work is so very important. When we're feeling these negative thoughts, it's important to recognize it and create a new positive thought. You want to be the watcher of your thoughts. Like anything else, this takes work and practice. I work on my thoughts every single morning. I do a thought download. I write down everything that I'm thinking. It's like cleaning your house. You want to clean your brain, and you want to think these negative thoughts. I mean, you might not even realize you're thinking these certain negative thoughts until you actually write them down. And then you create your new positive thoughts. So step 2 is you need to take massive action in spite of this fear you're feeling. Fear is okay. We all have it. It's our primitive brains trying to keep us safe. But the idea is you don't want to let it hold you back. All right? This is what your brain was designed to do. It wants to keep you small and to keep you safe. It thinks it's actually helping you when in fact it's holding you back from great things, because magic happens outside of your comfort zone. So just remember too, a feeling is just a feeling and it's not going to hurt you. So you can recognize it. Okay, I'm being fearful of the unknown. But guess what? I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to change my thought, and I'm going to act in spite of this fear that I'm feeling. When you're uncomfortable, that's when great things happen for you. Growth happens when you decide to move forward in spite of fear, and expansion happens in the scary place of the uncomfortable unknown. All right, to sum up, fact, you can scale your business without sacrificing the quality of your service. There are amazing people out there who are going to take fabulous care of your clients' beloved pets. The trick is to systematize your entire hiring and onboarding process so that you're then completely confident in the professionals that you bring onto your team and who will represent your company. Fact, more growth doesn't mean more work. It means having a smart and effective strategy to do less and get a greater outcome. Fact, the less you work in your business and the more you work on your business, the greater success you will have in this industry. All right, guys, 5 steps to scaling your business. 1, systematize everything in your business so that it can be replicated by anyone. The system runs the business, the person runs the system. 2, hire other people to do the pet sitting and eventually the office work too. 3, focus on marketing your business, which is getting new clients, instead of doing the business, which is taking care of the pets. 4, automate your marketing and processes to streamline your business, which is going to give you the ability to continue to scale. And 5, do daily thought work to get yourself into a positive mindset that will in turn get you the results you desire. You can create any result in your life, and it all starts with a thought. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's mini training on whether you should scale your business. Whatever you decide, I offer a lot of free information on my website and on my social media channels. But if you do want to take your business to the next level and you want some help, I'm here for you. All right, guys, I'm wishing you a great day. Take care.